I believe it's Socrates that says, I am the wisest man alive, and that's because I know one thing, and that is, I know nothing. You see, wisdom comes from recognizing your own ignorance. You see, by acknowledging that you don't know everything, you open up yourself to learning and understanding, which is the opposite of those who think they know everything, because they're ignorant of their own lack of knowledge. Most people don't know why detachment is important. Most people ask, why does it matter? This is why it matters. You see those unhealthy attachments that you have to things. It's not about love. You see, you find yourself, you can't let go of things. You're attached to those things. It's not because you love those things. It's about fear. It's about unmet needs or survival instincts. And healing them, you see, for you to heal them involves self-awareness. It requires that you're able to set boundaries. And most times that you're able to reparent your inner child. And one area you need to detach from is people. But I think it's important for us to understand what detachment is and what it's not. Detachment is not apathy. No, it's not coldness. It doesn't mean you don't care. Detachment is letting go of excessive control, expectations, and emotional dependency. You know, it's you understanding certain things that are not in your control. I mean, we hear about how we have to let go, but sometimes we don't know what we need to do to let go or to detach from the things that no longer serves us. You know, most of us are attached to things, not because you don't want to let go, but because you keep fueling yourself. You keep feeding yourself the same food, the same thing that is, that's fueling your attachment, that is building your attachment, that is strengthening the bond of the attachment that you have, the attachment that you seek to let go. We struggle with detaching ourselves because we as well are, we are attached. We have unhealthy attachment like, anxious attachment or avoidant attachment, disorganized attachment or codependent attachment. Maybe I'll make a video on the different kinds of attachments. So a person with an avoidant attachment tend to be distant. They tend to keep people at arm's length. They tend to be emotionally distant. If you have this type of attachment, this avoidant attachment, you will find yourself avoiding your emotional vulnerability, suppressing your own feelings and prioritizing your independence. And this is because of early experiences of rejection or emotional neglect. So this is what leads people to this style of attachment, avoidant attachment, and also discouragement of vulnerability early in a person's life. And I know most times we can hear about how we need to detach. We need to detach from people and we need to detach from things. We need detachment. It's important for us to be able to let go and know when to let go. And so for us to even begin to detach, for us to begin to share the light or share the weight of the things that no longer serve us, I think it's important for us to recognize where we are attached to, who we are attached to, the places that we have been attached to, those places that no longer serve us. And some of us, you see, some of you, your problem is, look, your biggest problem is seeing people for who they are, not who they say they are. Not who you want them to be. Because the truth is, it's not hard to realize when someone is not for you. It's just hard to accept. See, I know this. And this is why I feel like most of us deal with anxious attachment. A person with anxious attachment is a person who is, overly dependent on somebody, a person who is clingy, a person who fears abandonment. But I want to remind you of this. Detachment is not you not caring no more. It's you letting go of those expectations. It's you letting go of your need for emotional dependency on other people. Detachment is not indifference. It's letting go of excessive control. Exist in your own world. Much of our attachment is based on fear and lack. And this is why you have to affirm, you have to build inner security. Build yourself up without needing external validation. You see, you meet somebody and the person tells you the things that they like. Right away, you start giving them what it is that they like. You try to give them what it is that they like. You meet a person and the person says, oh, I like white chocolate. And you know you don't like white chocolate. And even if you like white chocolate, but because the person says white chocolate, now you want to give them white chocolate. But what I'm saying is, in that instance, what you can do is tell them, you say, I love pasta. Tell them what it is that you love. They told you what they love. Tell them what it is that you love. And then, if you must, then you can introduce them to the best pasta that they've ever had. What I'm saying is, stay in your own word. Accept your own word and love your word. Stay in your own word without having the need to be attached to someone else's word. And being in your own world does not mean that you can't visit a person's own world, that you can't go into the world or step into the world of another person, but you wait to be invited. That not just throwing yourself into another person's own world and living in another person's reality in such a way that you become like a monkey in a person's circus. And now you're just performing in a person's life. You start living in another person's reality, and you start losing yourself. Because of fear, because of lack of self-worth. What I'm saying is, if you're constantly jumping into other people's reality, you will never have the time to live in your own reality. And you will keep being attached to other people because you have nothing in yourself to hold. You have nothing in yourself to find groundedness in. And another way to detach is to let go of the need of control. Always remind yourself this. Say this with me. I can influence situations. Say it with me. I can influence situations, but I can't control outcomes. I can influence the way that you look at yourself. I can tell you something about a situation in your life that will change the way that you view that situation. You might be afraid to go speak to your crush. You might be afraid to start that business. You might be afraid to take that next step. And I tell you something, I speak word and I speak life into you in a way that you see now you're influenced. Now your thinking has changed. I have influenced you to take that step. And then, yes, you go start the business. Yes, you go speak to your crush. But I can't control the outcome. I can't control whether your crush is going to say yes or no. You can influence yourself, but you cannot control the action. And you have to be okay with this. You have to come to that knowing that it's okay. You have to allow yourself to exist outside of everything else. Allow yourself to just exist. Allow yourself to be perceived. And the third one is practicing non-attachment to outcomes. Instead of saying, I must get this job, this relationship must work, you say, I will do my best, and whatever happens, I will be okay. This allows you to build trust in yourself and in life. Your life was beautiful before they came, and your life will still be beautiful even after they leave. Oh, I need closure. They have to give me closure, as if their closure to you is a gift. The closure that you're seeking for, it's not a gift. It's your choice. And so when you practice non-attachment to outcomes, this helps you to build trust in yourself, helps you to build trust in life. And the fourth and final way that you can practice detachment is embracing impermanence. Nothing lasts forever. Not our struggles, not our wins, our triumphs. And when you truly internalize this, a few things in your life begin to change. And when you know for a fact that things are temporary, it sharpens your awareness. You begin to focus and enjoy more of what's here now, instead of obsessing over what was or what might be. You get what I'm saying? Impermanence. Everything changes. Nothing lasts forever. This gives you peace even in transition. Most of you are going through a transition period, whether it's growth, whether you're going through loss of relationship, loss of loved one, wherever it is. My heart goes out for you. Everything changes. Relationships, jobs, bodies, even life itself. And I think it's important for you to remind yourself of this regularly, because this will help soften your grip. This will help you come to a place where you can begin to detach from things, especially those things that no longer serves you. And this is a bonus one. Start with small detachments. Accept somebody disagreeing with you. When you notice a craving, like social media, praise, delay acting on it. Small wins like this builds emotional muscles. I believe it's Socrates that says, I am the wisest man alive, and that's because I know one thing, and that is, I know nothing. You see, wisdom comes from recognizing your own ignorance. You see, by acknowledging that you don't know everything, you open up yourself to learning and understanding, which is the opposite of those who think they know everything, because they are ignorant of their own lack of knowledge. You can do this. You can detach. You can let go. You have to start telling yourself this. You have to tell yourself, look, you are whole before you became attached. You were whole before them, and you will be whole after them. You have to speak life into yourself. You have to be willing to put in the work. You have to understand that, yes, it's not going to be easy. He who thinks that the journey is over is he who is truly lost. You can't approach something or think that there will not be an effort on your side, that you won't have to play your part. I have to take my cross. I have to do what it is that I have to do. I have to live my life. It is my own reality. And I have to exist in my own reality. And if I keep telling myself that I cannot do it, I'm never going to do it. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. And so if you keep telling yourself that you can't, you won't be able to do it. And so what does it serve you to keep setting up yourself for failure? Why choose not to believe when you can believe? Like, what does it cost you for you to actually believe that you can? If you're watching this, I know you can, Because nobody who lack the ability can sit and watch a video like this. And I'm telling you, you can. Detach from the things. Detach from the materialistic things that you're putting your value and your identity in. The things that you think that you'll become this and you'll become that once you get them. You know, without them, you feel like you're nothing. And you think, oh, when I get these things, then this is who I will be. When I get this, then I will get those people. Then those people will respect me. Then I will view myself differently. If you do not view yourself, if you don't respect yourself now, you won't respect yourself when those things come. If you're not able to exist and be perceived, if you're not able to exist in your own world and in your own reality for who you are, I want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. And you know, I love you for real. And I really hope you guys continue to do the best. Keep growing and keep working on yourself for real.